Hi guys, hope everyone's well. Welcome to another episode of the EV Side. Thanks for joining. This week, I'm just going to have a chat about the $25,000 Tesla. So, in recent interviews with Elon Musk, he's saying in approximately 2 or 3 years that they should be able to produce a $25,000 car. Now, that's pretty significant. So I just wanted to go through what we think this may be, what kind of car it may be, what kind of range in terms of where it sits in all the other Tesla models, and just have a general chat about it. Keep it here. So, as I said, in a recent interview, Elon Musk was chatting about all things Tesla, as he does, and mentioned that in 2 to 3 years, he should be able to produce a $25,000 car. So, for this to be a significant player, as Tesla always seems to do, it needs to fit into I suppose a category that we currently have. Now, obviously at one end of the scale you've got the premium models at the moment that everyone had bought when they first came out. You have the Model X, the Model S, and now obviously the Model 3. So the premium being the Model X and Model S. Great cars, but certainly at the top end of the price scale. So the Model X, for instance, is what I would consider a very large SUV. It's bigger than most cars, especially bigger than most UK cars. It's built for a lot of seating capacity, a biggish range. I think it's about 300 miles, and clearly aimed at a particular type of market. But the price is upwards of $80,000 upwards, probably more. So that puts it at kind of the market with other high-end ICE cars, so things like BMWs and Mercedes and things like that, which is clearly where it needs to be. Clearly better because it's electric and not ICE, but it's clearly where that price point is. The next one, Model S, is quite similar, but obviously a corporate, I suppose corporate car, for want of a better word. It's again one of those ones that reaches that high end of the market of upwards of $80,000-$90,000, and clearly aimed at the higher end market again. And again, that's got 200 to 300 mile range, very spacious, big car, even considering by British standards. Obviously American car seems to be a bit bigger anyway, but so that is kind of one end of the scale. Then you've got the Model 3, which has just recently come out in the States, and that is meant to be between a $35,000 and $55,000 car. Now those are range differences, 200 to 300 mile range differences will adjust the cost, whether it's 2 motors or 1 motor, those sort of things. Now the time of this video, I don't think the 35,000 model is widely available, and it's the more expensive ones, but the $35,000 one will come out, and that puts it firmly kind of near to the, I suppose, the BMW i3 type price range. Then you about 40 odd thousand pounds, so similar in dollars. And that's kind of where that is, and that's a good price point for those. I mean, again, it's not a premium car, but it's a really well made, lovely, beautiful car. But clearly again at that price range. Now just dropping down from there, when you get to the more the $35,000 range, just below there is probably the likes of the Nissan Leafs and the Bolts and some of the other cars around that price range. Now this is where I would see the Tesla $25,000 car targeting. If you can get a $25,000 car at a 300 mile range, which in 2 to 3 years time will be highly likely, and possibly around a Nissan Leaf to a BMW i3 size, I think that would just sell by the bucket load. I think that will capitalize on that market, that clearly there's a big market for it. Nissan Leaf have proved that time and time again. There's people that want a nice car but can't quite afford the 40,000-50,000 pound one, or are not in a position where their business can pay for that. So something around $25,000 mark will make perfect sense, and they'll have a good market share for that. So I think bringing this out is a great idea. I think if they can get into production sooner, great. But I think with the Model Y and the Roadster coming up, which just look insane, especially the Roadster, they're going to have their hands full over the next 2 and 3 years. But it shows that there's a really good future for Tesla, I think, with the premium side, and then going down towards the lower end side for the day-to-day type person. So I think great idea. Hope it pays off. Hope that it comes out sooner. Hopefully by the time I change my i3, then I'll hopefully be able to get a Tesla. Anyway, love to know what you think. If you like this video, please like, please share this video, and please do subscribe to the channel. Check out my Twitter account at the EV Side, and also on Facebook. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon.